watching a master at work.
Alright guys, so today I'm going to work on the Honda. I'm changing the master and slave. Can't see the master, it's way back in there somewhere. Master and clutch slave to the ktuned ones. Let's see if they work. This is the ktuned master and ktuned slave with the .4 synthetic brake fluid. So I bought these off of my buddy who bought them for his RSX Type S, but he didn't want them or didn't want to use them, so I'm going to see if I can put them on here off of ktuned parts. So I'm going to get started. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the battery out, take your intake off, and then take this plastic tube out with 2 10s so you can get to the slave, and then follow the clutch line up into there. Then we'll get into that stuff later, but I want to get this engine bay stuff done first. Alright, so I got the old slave off. You can see the distribution block in here for the fluid delay valve compared to the ktuned one. See, same bracket. See how this one's smaller, and the outlet on the factory one is on the side of the rubber boot, but the rubber boot side, the outlet's right here. So that will delay your clutch fluid. So I took the hard line off, all off of the brackets, and now I just got to take out the master. Alright, so you're going to want to take this plastic piece off. It's got a little twisty knob to take the whole thing off. It's pretty easy to get better access to the clutch pedal. So there's this master where it connects. See that cotter pin and that C-clip? You got to take that out to free the master. These are 12 mils, so just do that and then you should be good. Let's see if I can set this freaking phone up so I can see what I'm doing here. Maybe. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Alright, so after you get the bolts out, you can see I pushed it through. I don't know if you can pull it out with that on there, but I'm going to try. There's that one in there. You have to freaking get a super long extension for that bolt. So I used a really long 12. So let's see if I can pull this thing out. See if I can pull it out as one piece. What I'm going to do with the other one is just bench bleed it, so then I don't have to bleed it on the car, hopefully. Let's try and pull this thing out here. If I can do that by following this clutch line. It's like, dude, you can't even see back here. It's freaking way in here. Kind of doing this by feel because I can't see shit. This is tough. You can't really see very well. This is really tough. Like, this is going to be a pain in the ass, I can already tell. I can't even see back in there because it's freaking so smushed. God dang. Stuff my big ass head in here and freaking see. feel it. Oh, fuck you. Fucking bitch. Be way easier if you just did this by unhooking the clutch line, but I don't want to get fluid all over because it'll freaking eat the paint and stuff, and it's corrosive. God dang, this thing is fucking jammed in there. What the fuck? Kind of just piggly it through here. Don't have to damage stuff. There you go. Unhook that from there for a second. Alright. And there you have it. You have your master off. Make sure you suck the fluid out of this, so when you take this off to put on the new one, it doesn't freaking drip all over and dick it. But here's that stupid piece of shit, this triangle delay valve. Stupid triangle. This is the fluid delay valve. You can see on the new master it doesn't have that. It's simple like the EM1s. So what you're gonna do is, like I said, change the fluid stuff. They send you a new pin. So I might just try and do that in the car, hopefully. Hopefully it works out. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on doing that. Alright, so as you can see, I have stock next to ktuned on the right. You want to make sure you match up these two parts to the same length. And then get everything connected, and then see if you can pour fluid through them so you don't have to bleed them crazy, because they get airlocked if you don't bench bleed them. So that's that. Alright, so I'm going to try and put this whole assembly in. I was just reading online that some of the people, actually a lot of the people that buy the ktuned stuff have them leak, so I tightened these pretty tight. So we'll see if the come off here. Hopefully not. Hopefully they don't come off, because this stuff kind of costs a lot of money, so there's no reason for it to not be put together, So I adjusted the rod here, and you got to make sure this gasket is on. They have a little setup here on the bracket. Make sure it's lined up correctly. I'm going to try and weasel this thing in, even though I can't see what I'm doing. It's kind of difficult. So, actually, I'm going to go underneath these wires. See, I just look like a pain in the ass. Just do that. Just to get it over with here, It's really kind of a pain in the ass, but hopefully it's worth it, because I'm tired of the stupid grinding. I changed my tranny fluid, and that helped a little bit, but not all the way. So, who knows? This thing has 104,000 miles on it, so whoever drove it before, you just hope that they took care of it, or that they didn't drive like an idiot and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, that's way better. Way better. Alright, cool. So I'm going to try and put this in, hopefully, after I connect the fluid reservoir. Alright, where are you, pliers? Get my pliers. Clamp this thing on here. Cool. Sorry, you guys can't see very well. Let's see if we can get this in here with no problem. No problem. There's a big old harness part back here, so you kind of have to wiggle the stuff through it if you can. It's kind of a bitch. Alright, whoever designed Civics compact like this need to die, because this is some bullshit. Oh man. God, I hate having giant ass hands. It's like almost worth having someone do this for you. Like, damn, it's crazy. Alright, so that's up like that. Plug this out of the way here. Try and smash this back in here. Try and direct it into the hole here. All this BS. Ow! Okay, I'm definitely gonna be hurting after today, because this is some bullshit. Oh, fuck this so much. I hate doing stupid shit like this. It's something so minuscule too. Like, come on, man. I got that in the hole. I just have to line the freaking rods up here. Try and tilt this back maybe like that. Or something. This is gonna be a bitch. One hand in here too. Oh, I think I got it. Oh yes, I think I got it. All right, I'm gonna try and go inside and tighten the bolts. Hold on. Bolts aren't all the way through. Let's see if I can piggly jiggly it a little bit more. Okay, so I had some stuff that I had to do real quick, but if you want one of these shirts, I got this one that I made and the other ones, but this is how you bleed your brakes. So I got this thing from O'Reilly a long time ago. You connect it to, or this is how you bleed your clutch. You open the bleeder valve for the slave, because you can't really get to the bleeder valve on the master, it's way back in there. Make sure you keep filling this up, otherwise it'll cheech. But hold this higher than the slave to bleed the air out, and when it gets up to this line, that's when you drain it. So that's how you get the air out of the clutch by yourself. It's called a bench or a speed bleeder or whatever. You can buy one of those from O'Reilly and do that. That's how you get that done. So that's that. Alright guys, so it's done. The pedal feels way more aggressive and it engages a lot lower in the stroke of the pedal, even though it's on the same position as the original Masher that was in there. So I'm thinking the old Masher had a little bit of delay with that triangle valve in there, and then also it has 100,000 miles on it, so it might have been going out. But I'll try and do a ride along here to show you how it feels and how quick shifts work. So alright, so I just got done with the final, or the drive of halfway bleeding that K-tuned Master and Slave on how I showed you guys. It feels great. It's a harsher engagement and a heavier pedal, which I like. It's more responsive. You can shift without any grinding or anything. That AMSOIL transmission fluid that I put in also helps with the synchro mesh to engage the synchros together a lot smoother. But I did that, and I can't really show you guys driving because I'm by myself, so just have to take my word for it. One of these days I'll stick a GoPro and get that footage, but it's just a quick and dirty install guide. So let me know what you guys think, comment down below, and thanks for watching my videos. Like and subscribe and tell your friends.